everybody, it is a beautiful day 13 of Vlogmas. There isn't much plans today. Baby Bee went to go do some stuff at the college. Queen Bee and I are knitting and watching Doctor Who because we decided we are going to catch up on that. And we are watching the puppies and just being cozy. I'm gonna probably open Advents in a little bit, but right now we're just hanging out, just enjoying the time. I'm gonna make some popcorn on the stove and yeah, just kind of have a relaxing day. The past few days has been a lot of running around and just not a lot of knitting time. I've fallen behind a little bit on my Advent scarf and I definitely want to have it done by Christmas. And then during the 12 days of Christmas, I have to finish my scrapbook scarf pattern. And both of those patterns, my Advent pattern for this year, the Pinceau de Monet, which means Monet's paintbrushes, scarf, and the scrapbook scarf, and all of my Advent patterns are 25% off on Ravelry right now. And the information for the code is below. And sorry if people are talking in the background right now. If you watched yesterday's Vlogmas, you'll know that half of the barn siding got up, and today I think they're gonna finish the other side siding. They had started it yesterday, so they might even get to finish that today, and then they might get to work on the front a little bit if they have time. But yeah, we're just hanging out. And what else is happening today? Oh, later today we might do nails. My nails don't really need to be redone, but you know, the problem is that they grew a little too long and I don't want to risk them breaking off, so we might do nails. Queen Bee needs her nails redone with all the hand sanitizer at Disney. Her cute little Disney Minnie Mouse nails have worn off, and Baby Bee I think wanted to do hers, and I think Sembee's are still good. But yeah, so we might do that later. I'll show you a little bit of the animals when I go do my chores and some Advent stuff, and I'll pop in from time to time and chat if there's anything that exciting that happens. But yeah, it's a Vlogmas day 13. I can't believe it. It's such a bummer. It's such a bummer. We're over halfway over. So I put on a little stocking yesterday, and I thought I was recording, but I wasn't recording. So this was day 12, and I'm sad that it wasn't in the day 12 video. But today we are gonna do day 13, and I don't know what we're gonna choose. Is there a bell on the tree? There isn't a bell. I'll do the bell. I'll do the beautiful bell. We're gonna put them right in the middle. So cute. So I'm gonna show you guys. I put a good amount of coconut oil in there. I'm not gonna say that it's healthy, but it is delicious. So the trick is, and then everybody's talking to the puppies in the other room if you hear some background noise. So the trick is you put 3 kernels. So I put it on about an 8 of heat. I put 3 kernels in, and the good news is that you don't usually wash it. I only wash it if I accidentally burn it, but you let it sit until you hear those 3 kernels pop, and then I'll show you what you do next. They're cooking in there. So cute. But this is just the popcorn I use. Nothing super special. And this is the coconut oil I use. But yeah, just easy stuff. It's pretty inexpensive. You can hear it starting to pop. This has a handy handle that you can stir, but you don't really need to stir until your 3 kernels are popped. So popping the first 3, make sure the oil is all at an even temperature throughout, so you have less kernels unpopped at the end of your of your popcorn making. But coconut oil adds really nice flavor, and it's actually what they use. They put additives and other stuff in it at the movie theaters, but that is what they use mostly at movie theaters. So it gives you a really good movie theater popcorn. And I don't add anything else except a little bit of salt at the end, but it is just a really quick and easy snack to make, and it's not as bad as chips. So I am adding about, I don't know if you can see it in there with all the steam, but there is about almost two layers of kernels in there. Let me see if there's enough. And I put enough oil in there to pretty much submerge those 2 layers. And it just gets everybody to pop really good. It makes the popcorn really tender. And yeah, we call it popcorn. And then you can watch it start to brown. And then I'll close her back up. One of my kernels didn't pop and started to burn, so that rarely happens. It must have been a messed up little popcorn because he popped just barely. Little Peach, are you excited for popcorn? Yeah, you excited? Yeah? You excited for popcorns? It is a very rainy day. I did not realize it was going to rain, and then I was hoping it was going to stop raining. Ooh, maybe you can hear that breeze. I'm trying to block the microphone so it doesn't pick it up too much, but the little goats are in. Unfortunately, I can't show a ton of the farm animals today because it's very dark and cold and wet and rainy. Yeah, you guys get in here. It's too cold and rainy for you to be outside. I don't know what you're doing out there. Hi guys, so it is pretty late. It is 9:25. Not a whole lot happened today. Queen Bee and I watched some Doctor Who and hung out with the puppies and did knitting. And it's also the last day of me being 29, which is crazy. Tomorrow is my birthday, or the 14th is my birthday whenever this goes up. But I didn't even, it was like rainy, very rainy and cold all day, so I didn't get to film opening advents like I normally do. So I'm just gonna do like I was in the beginning and open them here for you guys and kind of chat while I do that. I'm gonna open this one first, just because, that's because we're here right now and that's what's up. Oh, it's a little corrector. I almost needed the knife. Yeah, so it's just a little corrector brush. Like a little tiny. Oh, let me see if I can get it to focus. I think you can kind of see it. Yeah. But that's super cute. So that's like a good way to clean up the edges if you are messy. So first I am gonna open the Return of the King Advent, and hopefully this focuses. I really like the paper for today, the little leaves. We used a lot more of it last year. And Baby Bee is letting the puppies out right now behind me. So if you hear a little bit of talking, it's that. Ooh, this is very, very pretty. It is the color Fulfill Your Oath, What Say You? So if you know the Return of the King, this is when Aragorn, Gimli, and Legolas go to the king under the mountain, and they tell him to fulfill his oath. And they're all like a ghostly green, and you can see the different layers of green in this, so it's very, very pretty. I'm sorry, I'm so tired right now. Just getting sleepy. I had a little bit of an issue with my medication yesterday. My continuous glucose monitor didn't want to be approved by insurance yet, even though it's like my doctor needs to send a pre-authorization once a year or something, and they sent it in, but they're still taking forever. And Hildy's walking around behind me. They sent it in, but it still hasn't been pre-authorized, so I had to go and I had to buy those out of pocket, which was insane, and not cheap. But because I didn't have it for a little over 24 hours, and it helps. Hildy is drinking water. I am gonna have to edit this segment a bunch just because Hildy's slopping up water probably sounds not good. So, but I was talking about how I didn't have my CGM, and that connects to my insulin pump, and the continuous glucose monitor sends the blood sugar data every 5 minutes to my insulin pump, and then my insulin pump uses this fancy little algorithm to dose my insulin for me. I still have to calculate meals in and everything, but that is a huge help to me. And I didn't have it, so I was going very, very high blood sugar wise, and so I have just been kind of recovering a bunch today. I took a nap and I slept like the dead, so that was good, but also I'm kind of sad because I think it was like a 2-hour nap, but it was good. It was a good recovery, and hopefully tomorrow for my birthday I am not feeling ill still. But I wanted to show you day 13 of the Bridgerton Advent. This guy is, and of course it's being weird about focusing. Come on. This is the Queen's Ball. So, am I holding this upside down? No. It's just backwards for me. Sorry, guys. The Queen's Ball. And it is just a really, really pretty color. It's gonna go in with the collection really, really well. And last but not least, the Witcher Advent from Knitting Vampire. And yeah, I'm just tripping over my words. Oh, this is cute and very fun. Look at this. This is so bright and cute. What is it called? Are All Witchers Insane? And I'm going to look and see what part of the book this is from later, but it is just so fun. Stop focusing on my face. So fun and cute. So those are adorable. I also wanted to show you guys real quick the Pinceau de Monet scarf, because I have made a little bit more progress on it. And of course I stopped mid-row, so that is not a good place to stop, but look at how cute this is. So I'm not quite halfway done with mine. So it's going to be a nice double wrap. I really love how like a double wrap infinity scarf. So right now it'd be a nice snug cowl. I think it's gonna lay more like this once I get halfway, and then another one, and I may block it so it's just a little bit longer. It has a lot of stretch to it. I think I can open it up quite a bit, but I just want to show you how these colors are working up. Like, how pretty are all of these? It works up so cool. Like, it really does a watercolor effect for a lot of these. Like, how pretty is it? I'm so excited to have it. It is literally, do you see how like chunky and squashy this looks? It really is chunky and squashy. I'm in love with it. So that is that. I don't have any plans for my birthday tomorrow, so that's that. I was gonna paint my nails tomorrow, or at least like today, or at least trim them, but I did not get around to it. Just not feeling well and not wanting to sit around waiting for my nails to dry. They still look good enough that I can do a couple more days. I mentioned how the only reason why I could probably go until the end of the week with them, the only reason I wanted to redo them is because they are getting long, and I'm notorious for like forgetting like the depth of like things. If I have like something like my insulin pump on my hip, or like my nails grew longer, I'll jab them into stuff and break them. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, that's it for tonight. I am hoping tomorrow to finish Vlogmas and get it up, but it may not be until the morning of the 15th. Yeah, because I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I was thinking of going to the immersive Van Gogh exhibit that's in Madison, but I didn't research it until today, and it is a lot of like projection and like moving pictures, which is very, very cool. But I didn't know it was going to be so digital, and I sometimes have migraines from things, bright lights and TV and movie theaters and stuff like that. So I don't want to risk getting a migraine on my birthday. I'm going to try to avoid that at all costs. So we're not going to do that, and I'm not too upset about it because Madison's about an hour away from us. So getting there would be an hour. It would be like 2 hours of driving on my birthday, and I don't really want to drive a ton on my birthday. So we will see. We will see. Yeah. I feel like it's my 30th. It's kind of a big deal. It's kind of a big deal because I didn't really get to celebrate like my 18th or my 21st in a big way. I did my 16th. Queen Bee and I went to downtown Chicago. We took the commuter train down and we hung out all day, and it was really, really fun and magical and like a great memory. Last year was a great birthday, but like I wanted to do something big, you know, for my 30th, and very exciting. Sen Bee and Queen Bee and I decided to combine our birthdays and do a trip to New Orleans for a week. So we are going to do that. Sen Bee actually booked the tickets tonight, so it's official. I am so excited. I've never been. It's like, you know, a lot of, oh no, sudden sore throat. Like a lot of like vampire stories and stuff there, a lot of hauntings. I'm just like, you know, really good food. I love spicy food. I've always wanted to go, so I think we're going in March. But that's going to be very, very exciting for all three of us. And yeah, but that won't be for a while. So I mean, I don't mind having my 30th be kind of low-key. I did have a birthday party on October 1st, like a Halloween. It was a Halloween party mostly, but I asked to throw a party for my birthday, and we decided to just make it a Halloween party too. And we invited a few people. to that, and that was a ton of fun. We were blessed with perfect weather that day, so like it's not like I didn't do anything for my birthday. You know, we have a lot of stuff, you know, going on, and I'm like super lucky and everything with that. So it's just, I always feel pressure like the day of to make memories. So now that I'm like turning 30, I almost feel like, oh my goodness, very tired. I wasn't joking. I almost feel like, you know, I mean, I don't know if I feel an age. I'm sure a lot of people feel that way. Like they don't feel an age, like it doesn't define them. When I was in my 20s, I didn't ever feel really like I was in my 20s. I've kind of felt like mentally like I was in my 30s for a long time, but at the same time, I don't know. Like my age doesn't really affect me a lot in my day-to-day life. So it is what it is. I'm gonna try not to overthink it and mourn my 20s too much. All in all, my 20s didn't start getting really good until the end. So I'm hoping that we just keep that momentum into the 30s, and that's great. I won't complain. If that's how the 30s go, that's fine with me. But yeah, okay, I've kind of rambled. Queen Bee was joking about how if I do like these ending segments, it's kind of like a Midwestern goodbye, which the joke is that they last to literally hours. And I kind of do that for these videos. So that's that. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna wrap this up, edit it real fast, get it up, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.